Hey everyone, Mark from Mislicky MVP Training Studio. Today I'm going to take you through a swing complex workout. So it's going to really blast your hips and your core. And the setup is going to be 2 exercises back and forth for 4 rounds, 10 reps each. Then you can take a break and go into the next pair. So the first 2 you're going to do are swings. So generally you can do this with a kettlebell, but if you don't have a kettlebell, you can always use a dumbbell, and I'll show you with both. It's going to rock the hips back, swing up. Make sure you use your hips and the core, not your arms. They just swing free. So the side view will look like this. Keep that back nice and flat. Hips go back, hips pop forward. All right, you're gonna grab 10 reps. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can always use a dumbbell. And look the same way. Pop it up. All right, explode through those hips and that core. And you're gonna pair that up with 10 T push-ups. So come down to your mat, come down to a push-up, open up to a T, push-up. T. All right, you're gonna get 10 of those. All right, you're gonna go 4 rounds, take a break. You're gonna go into a skier swing. So that'll look like this. You need 2 weights, either kettlebells or dumbbells. You're gonna rock your hips. Keep the weights to the outside of the body this time. Keep your feet in close. Pop through those hips once again. Then you're gonna go into a goblet squat. So you're just gonna keep 1 weight, hold it at your chest, go down deep into that squat, come up. Make sure that back stays nice and flat. Try not to lean forward. Sit back on the heels as you do your squat. 10 reps on each of those for 4 rounds. Take your break. You're gonna go into shovels and bent over rows next. So for your shovel, hold it like this. You're gonna start on the side, pivot on that outside leg, turn your hips, and swing it around. Pop those hips once again, rotating around, up, and over. All right, so 10 reps of those. Then you got 10 bent over rows. So keep that back nice and flat. Roll up, squeeze your back. Release, squeeze. All right, make sure you get your chest to stay forward. Don't round the back. Hinge those hips back. Keep your back nice and flat. Roll up 10 of those for 4 rounds. Take a break. You can go into cleans and overhead presses. So if you're not comfortable with kettlebells, you can always, again, use the dumbbells. Put the clean, but you're gonna hinge back and then flip it just to the shoulders and back. Hinge, flip. All right, if you don't have the kettlebells, it'll look like this for dumbbells. All right, so you're just gonna hinge back and then flip it to the shoulder. Hinge, flip. Come down about mid-shin or just past the knee and flip it up. 10 of those, you're gonna go right into an overhead press. Keep those abs tight, push straight up, back down to your shoulders. I like to have this neutral grip and keep your elbows tucked in. That way you don't hurt the rotator cuff. If it feels uncomfortable, you can have your hands forward. Just make sure your elbows aren't wide. All right, and press up. 10 of those, 4 rounds between those 2. And you're gonna finish off with snatches and side lunges. So for the snatch, you're gonna hinge, hips back like the clean. Instead of stopping at your shoulders, you're going all the way up. Rock your hips, boom, explode, pop. 1 big motion, so in slow motion, you're gonna be dragging it up and coming all the way up. But let those hips do the work and try not to use those arms. All right, then you're gonna go into a side lunge. So you keep 1 weight, just gonna side lunge out, back in. Just like so. Keep good posture, try not to lean forward, sit down and back. And make sure your feet stay facing forward as you lunge out. So 4 rounds of that, 10 reps each, and you'll be done. Remember, 30 minutes, no excuses. See ya.